was talking to my son today, talking to him for a little while, and then I went over to talk to I was asking about his wife, and so he put her on the phone. I was talking to her, and she was telling me about her job and everything. And while I was talking to her, he asked me. I was telling him, I said, "Boy, did I tell you I saw some of the baby souls been kind of coming to me when the mamas come through." He's like, "I think you kind of mentioned Mom, but you didn't go in detail." So he said, "Mom, you seen our little baby soul or anything yet?" I was like, "No, I hadn't seen it or nothing like that. I hadn't even experienced that yet." So I asked about his wife. He put her on the phone. How about while she was talking to me, the baby soul came through? The baby soul came through. It's a little boy, and he was sitting Indian style, and he had dreadlocks, and he had little seashells on his hair. When I tell you, that was so beautiful. So he wasn't like a baby soul. Like, normally I talk to you guys about seeing the little puffs, right? Again, normally I see they look like little puffs, like little puffs, like you look at the sky, you see the clouds puffy, like it looks like that, kind of like. This one had a full-on face, African American. He was sitting Indian style, and he had some kind of little wrap going through his hair, and his dress was kind of sticking out in between different little layers of it, and they was kind of dangling like mine are, like my twist are. And every so often you see these little white seashells. Baby, that was the most beautiful thing. And then she told me about this experience that she had while both of them were in the bathroom, and she was standing in the mirror, and she said she heard some rustling in the water, like in the shower. The shower curtain was pulled. She said she snatched the curtain back because, clearly she could hear it, right? Because she's in there and washing the teeth, and she hear the shower water, but she hear the rustling in the water. Somebody's in the shower. She said she pulled the curtain back, and she could see a little boy with two little girls standing behind him. And he was letting her know that he's going to come first, and twin girls are coming after that. This is not the first time that she's had dreams about these baby souls. So apparently they're going to have 3 kids. And so is that not amazing, y'all? That is so freaking beautiful. Like, whoa. So the other thing was, early this morning, I was doing some meditation, and I went into the crystal cave. When I got in the crystal cave, I was able to see, I met with 8 spirit guides. It was beautiful. The trip there was beautiful. I know it is. Thank you. Like, they ain't got here, but yeah, thank you, because he already let me know he was coming anyway, so okay. It was an amazing journey to get to the crystal cave, and then to get there were 8 guides. It was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So they were all sitting. We were all sitting in these crystal chairs. And when I sat down, you know how somebody take your finger and you scrape something? Well, on the armrest of the chair is like somebody took their fingernails and scraped out places for you to set the palms of your hands so that it fit like a little gloves or whatever. Like, it intricately can place your hands while you're sitting. So it was kind of cute. And when I tell you, it was beautiful. So my dad came through. He's a very tall guy, stealthy. He came through. I got so emotional because we didn't have that relationship when he was here. And so to see him come through, and my mother was sitting next to him. They've been divorced for years, right? Since I was little. My mother was sitting next to him, so they were sitting directly across from me. And then I had 2 guys, a guy to my left and a guy to my left, a guy to the far left, a guy to my right, and 2 guys to my far right. And then one walked up while we were talking. And so they just, gave me some messages, and they even circled me, and with this energy. Y'all, it was so freaking beautiful. And then what else? These baby souls, like, They were all, when I call them baby souls, but they could have been any souls, right? But I call them baby souls because they're little puff. These were the little puffs. I could see them in front of me and all the way around, kind of to the left of me before I was leaving, and they encircled me. And then two younger guides, and I think that those were my two younger guides came on, and they sat down, one to the left of my leg, sat down by it, and one to the right of my leg, sat down, and they both started to hug on my legs. These were children, so these weren't babies. So I know, I have a feeling that those were my two children that didn't come through. And so when I tell you, it was so beautiful. When all of it was over and I was leaving the crystal cave and I came out of the meditation, I opened my eyes and water just, it like somebody turned the water fountain on, right all the way down. Like I wet up my whole entire pillow. It was like my eyes are still hurting right now. It was the water, because it was so beautiful inside of the crystal cave. It was so beautiful that I was so emotional the entire time I was there. And even though I wanted to cry, I didn't. Though it welled up in my eyes and it stayed there. I never opened my eyes while I was in meditation, and it just flooded down to the left or the right. When I tell you, y'all, it was so beautiful. Woo, girl. So anyway, I did that this morning. And so I was like going to tell you that. But another thing I came on to tell you guys, but you guys remember when I went to the crystal store and I took y'all there with me? Well, if you think about it, remember there was that big old pink crystal stone outside. It was that big old huge quartz crystal, right? And then I showed y'all the sign that said, "Hey boo, how you doing, Mongoose?" There was this big old pink crystal stone outside the store. And you remember the sign I showed y'all that this lady said she does crystal readings. So, and then y'all saw her washing and polishing the crystal stone itself. Well, anyway, after I let you guys go, I was standing there just kind of talking to her. So she came up and like, this is me right here. She came up and she stood right there beside me while we were looking directly towards inside the store. She was just kind of standing there talking to me. But I meant to tell y'all this, but as she was talking to me, she was kind of looking down, like she was, you know how somebody just kind of intricately listening to you while you talk? But for me, it felt like, I think she's listening to me, but I'm not really sure. But she was looking down, but she just stood there. So when I kind of moved up, she moved up, and I moved up again and she moved up. I knew then that she wasn't listening. She was not listening to me. How about at that moment, she was giving me a crystal reading. Y'all, she told me that my ancestors had walked in with me. And the reason why she was standing there, she was telling me that I was surrounded by these women and how beautiful it was. She almost broke down. She said, "Girl, you have no idea the lineage that you come from. These some powerful women." And I, even when I walked into the store, I was like, "Really?" I was like, "I want you to give me a crystal reading." She said, "I just did." What? So she started talking about and telling me about these women, and they had these messages for me. And when I tell y'all, I broke down in the store. It was so beautiful, y'all. It was, trying to find me a freaking napkin. Oh God, y'all. When I tell y'all, it was beautiful. But it was so weird the way when I moved, she moved. If I moved over here, she moved. And I was only doing it to see if she was listening to me. Once I realized that she wasn't listening, something else was going on. It was like she was listening. And when I moved, she moved. Y'all. Whew. Anyway, that's another thing that I came on to tell y'all. Child, it's just been a beautiful thing just here, just overnight. She said, "I'm crying with you." Oh, God. So, I don't know if I ever told y'all or not, but my mother, my grandfather was a minister, and my mother never expressed anything to me about her having gifts or anything like that. So it is now at this point that I knew that she had to know she had gifts, because me and two of my sisters have gifts. My son has gifts. It could not have just skipped her. And I believe she just never said anything because maybe she could have thought that it would sound weird to me. But my mama should have known I always got her back, kind of a thing. But anyway, so we know that I come from a long lineage. She said, like, you come from a long lineage. And she just kept, it's like she was listening to them. And she was telling me that they were telling her how proud I am at the work that I was doing. And don't stop what I'm doing. Oh. I just say this to say to y'all that I could feel them around me, right? So I knew then that everything that I have been thinking is true. Everything. So, oh, God. This was definitely not my freaking intention to come on here with this right here. So that's what I came on today, to just say hey to y'all, and to tell y'all about that and how beautiful that was when I was at the crystal store, because I totally forgot to tell y'all the last time and the last couple of times, but I thought about it today and I was like, I need to tell them about that. And then when I went into the crystal cave, that's what made me think about it. So yeah. What else? I can't think of anything else. Y'all, anybody got any questions for me? This is your blessing. Yes, it is. And I just stopped reading. I just need to stop reading for a while so that I can basically recharge. Me and my team talked about it. And I don't really like messy people. I don't like messy shit. But I just want to say this to the young lady that delivered the message to me. I appreciate you. Boujee is not mad at you at all. You know who you are. And you just have to just sometimes be mindful that sometimes the stuff that's going on with people have nothing to do with you. It's going on with them, right? So with that being said, I want you to know that I love you. I appreciate you. And you were supposed to deliver that message. For you not to deliver it would have been remiss in what your journey was, right? To do that. So I appreciate that. But one thing I want to say too, I'm a giver. If I give you something, I give it to you out of the goodness of my heart. And the young lady who received this gift from me, the only reason why she got it is because the person who wanted to pay it forward because she had paid for her reading. So she was like, well, I want to give her these cards because she paid for my reading with you. Like, and for this other young woman to think that it was any kind of ill intent behind me sending it to her, like, I just can't even wrap my head around it. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do giveaways for a minute. I needed to step back. I needed to step back and think about this, right? And when stepping back, I just connected with my team, and so we decided that for me to come in and recharge. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm not going to be absent from my Instagram. Oh no, that's not going to happen. I'm going to keep doing my Instagram, but they did tell me to bump up my YouTube, so that started today. And then what else? I'm still going to keep doing my TikTok. So I just will not be doing readings. See, this is the thing. I'm not motivated by money. I have an awesome job. I have a career. I love my job. I get paid well on my job. I work hard on my job. So what I do now when I do reading, this was merely because I was having this spiritual awakening. It's not necessarily about I need to do this. No, this is what I signed up for. I did it free for a long time. And so now, I don't know. I guess sometimes you can come into connection with people whose agendas are different from yours, or from people who just don't want to like you for whatever reason. And, you know, it's sometimes you listen. You can't help it that you win. Your team set you up for that. That is by design. And it's by me manifesting because I pay so much shit forward. And I understand that. I understand the law of polarity. Most people do not, but I do, right? I got a bomb motherfucking team. I can't even express that to y'all. Like, anyway, I'm just going to leave that right there. And just to let you guys know that, nigga, I'm going to get back to you, boo. I wasn't skipping over your question. Just to let you know, when people have ill feelings towards you for no reason, and when I reach out to this person, they hung up on me. Like, so I left them a text message over in WhatsApp. And then I thought about it. I was like, maybe this is just not the place for me over here in WhatsApp. So I deleted the app, and you may still see my name there, but I'm actually not going to be active over there because before I came there, I was doing what I do. And I don't have to be there. I enjoy meeting the people there. I come in, I dip in, I dip out. It's because I have a life. I don't spend all day on the phone. And I come in, I speak, and on the days that I go in there and I comment on some things, but I just don't. That's some people need that. I don't, because I have a lot of things going on. But I don't need to necessarily explain that to people. But some people probably feeling some kind of way about it because I don't just be hanging out. I don't have time. I got shit going on. I got life, right? And that's not what I ever wanted to do. I don't just be hanging out places sometimes. And so for that reason, I message you on WhatsApp. Oh no, I'm a DM. Yeah. So if you message me on WhatsApp, I took it off my phone because I feel like that's just probably not a space that I need to be in right now for me growing and doing the things that I do. So I do it from where I am here, right, in other places. So yeah, and I'm okay with that. Sometimes you just got to be okay with where you are. When your team say fall back, you fall back. And you fall back because, one, you need to take a look at some things. On a scale of 1 to 10, do you need this in your life? No. On a scale of 1 to 10, is it conducive to your growth? No. Right? No. So with that being said, they was like, no, we're not telling you to leave the space. We're just saying step back and do some things that you need to do. Yeah, media. Yeah, I agree with that. I had a tragedy being, but this is you have to take it with, what do you call that? Increments of whatever. So I just want to let you guys know that if you message me on IG, I won't get it because I'm not on it, and I'm not reinstalling it on my phone. At least not while I'm going through my what do you call this? Recharging is what's going on. We're recharging, right? I have Facebook page. I'm only on there so that I could I have a personal Facebook page. I don't use it. I only have it so I could have my Oracle Goddess page. However, with that being said, I'm on there not only because of family or friends. So, and just to stay connected to some places, right? So yeah, so y'all won't see me over there. So if you send me messages, I won't get them. I won't get them. So social media is a good thing. So too much social media can be a bad thing, right? You have to take it, and you just have to be mindful, right? So that's it. Oh, now going back to your question, somebody asked me about the crystal cave. So there's an actual video for that on YouTube, so you can look at that and listen to it, right, where you meet your spirit guides. So I wasn't ignoring you. I just wanted to get out what I wanted to say. Yeah, I messaged you. Oh yeah, okay. How do I obtain the CD from the store you went to? You have to buy it. If they don't have it online, I don't think. Check. It's called a Nashville Crystal Store. You can check. I said you can't buy it, but boo, you know what? I don't know. You might be able to buy it. Check and see, okay? You and your team will figure it out. Oh yeah, we done figured it out. You will do what you need to do to get. And yeah, and without social media, I would have to. I met so many wonderful souls. I agree. I meet some good people, like I met you guys, right? So what I do know is everybody not for you. Some people don't want to see you win, and some people love to see you win. But I'm here for a purpose and for a reason. Once you find out you have a purpose or a reason, and you get aligned with that, then you have to move with that, right? So that's what I do. Everybody not always doing that, and I get it. I get that too, because sometimes it calls for a certain amount of discipline, and so that's okay too. What else was I gonna say? I can't think. I was watching your YouTube yesterday. What else was I gonna say? I hadn't uploaded anything in a while. The only thing, actually, the last thing that I uploaded was the Hemi Sync. But I have like 4 videos that are going up between today and tomorrow. But Mama Trace, I just take a look at that. I know that it is. I know that they have a store because somebody looked it up while we were at the live doing the little field trip. Whatever. It was just so much fun. So. But yeah, so and I'm not going to be doing any readings. I'm taking a halt from that. And the reason why I'm taking a halt for the readings, the reason for that is because when I'm recharging with my energy, when I see this funk going on, this nonsense, somebody just losing their mind over stupid shit. Like, Why would you even think that because I send you something nice? Okay, I can't even put that together, but I didn't, that's not even my, and I didn't even want to send it to you. It came as a gift of paying it forward. It wasn't like you wanted, someone else wanted and wanted to pay it forward. So when people act like that, sometimes I got to step back and look at things, and I was like, that's a lot. Like, and then I reached out to her, and she hung up on me like twice. So I got to thinking, you know what? It's about the time for you to recharge. You haven't recharged since March, so let's recharge. And I went to my team and asked them, do you think I need to recharge? It's like, yep, come on in. So I'm recharging and moving my energy elsewhere. So I won't be doing any readings once I finish out July. July is pretty much booked out. I'm booked through the 20th. Is it 21st? Is it 21st? The 20th. The 20th. I'm booked up through the 20th. So those that have readings, I will be doing those readings. But after that, I'll be going on I'll be off of readings for a while. I won't be reading for a while. I don't know what that time frame is. I don't know what that looks like, but I won't be doing that. I definitely will still be doing my social media. So I tell you. So sometimes you do have to step back and be like, okay, you good people. But at the same time, it's probably a good time for you to recharge with the number of readings and stuff like that you've been doing. You know what I mean? So that's where I am with that. Yeah. Do y'all have any questions for me on anything? Y'all been wonderful. I thank y'all for reaching out. Nothing is wrong. It's just that I had to step back once I realized, like, whoa, that's a lot for. How could you even get that mixed up? And apparently it was some friends. I guess they were a group of friends that kind of maybe something happened between them, and I ain't never seen nothing like it before. Funny thing is that I've read for 3 of them. One of them, the one who sent me, the one who I sent the cards to, the one of the 3 people. No, the one of the 4 of them. One of them, the one that paid for one of them's reading. I don't think I've read for her. I can't remember. But anyway, the point is that it's like a group of 4 of them. And I think they're friends in some kind of way. There was some disharmony. Somebody fell out, not really sure. And she thought I did something to the cards. Listen, I do not operate like that. I do not operate in anything but other than light and love. And for her to think that, like, where did you even get that from? How could that even come into your mind? But she feels as if they put it together, or just, y'all, I ain't never seen no shit like it before in my life. But what I want to say is this. I'm going to be clear about this. I operate in light and love. Period. I do not mess around with fuck shit. If you do, I'm okay with that. But I do not. Okay? And I don't do it because that's not who I am. And not only that, that's not what my team is all right with. And I'm not okay with it. So it's just, it just is what it is. I just feel for people that just come out the crack of the ass with some shit without even asking me. Like, you haven't even talked to me. And this person has talked to me before in my DM. She arranged for the meeting, for the reading and everything for this other young lady. And it's a sad thing. And, however, you just got to be mindful that everybody ain't on the same page you on. And that's okay. So, it is what it is. But, yeah, you just keep walking in your light, and if they want to walk on that dark side, it's okay with me too. But yeah, I don't operate in anything but light and love, period. Right? So that includes disconnecting from some people. And here's another thing. If you don't like me, why are you following me? If you don't like me, why you come and get a reading from me? Why? If you do not like me, why are you on my page? If you do not fuck with me, why are you on my page? Why? I don't follow nobody I do not fuck with. In fact, I've unfollowed quite a few people and plan to do more. So if I unfollow you and you thought I was following you at one point, it's probably a feeling that I have. And not only that, it's probably because we don't really talk, or we don't, and I just, it's like I got a clean house. You're right, Mama Trace. I really, here's what I do know. I am going to keep moving forward. But once it's kind of like, Oh yeah, I wanted to come on today just to kind of talk to you, one about my son's baby soul came through, and then about the beautiful thing that the lady at the crystal store did when she did that crystal reading. I don't even know how that slipped my mind telling you guys about that the next time I did a live. I just, because so much be going on in between, it just slipped my mind. So that's how I forgot to tell you. You know what I mean? So I am going to move forward. Here's the thing. I allow it to be a little bit different when I come back, because I've got to go deep, which means they are having me do stuff for a certain period of time, which is another reason why I am going to be not doing any readings, right? I'm still right now trying to decide on if I'm going to be refunding people money, and they'll have to rebook at a later date. I'm not sure yet. I should know about that sometime between tonight and tomorrow. And the reason for that is because when I am recharging, I don't like to read for people because my energy is off. And know what? Everyone deserves to have me at 100%. So if I refund you, know that that's why. I just want you to understand that if you booked with me and I refund you, it's because I'm recharging, right? I already know I'm going to be doing something different because they already let me know some things differently I need to do. And that's going to be a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Recharging is for you. Step back, take a look at everything. What is it that we need to change in the way we're doing things now, right? What is that we need to change? And a lot of times it's just tweaking some things. But other times it's completely changing everything. Yeah, my energy is everything, Queen. You are so right. And so, yeah. I don't know how people get to be on some nonsense and how you misconstrue somebody being nice. I never heard anything like it before in my life. So, yeah, that was a lot when that information came to me. But I will say this. Yeah, it's kind of like revamping. I will say this, that when the deliverer of the message, I appreciate her because she didn't have to. Yeah. I don't know why they allowed that to happen. I have no idea why she allowed that. I feel like that there was some disharmony between this group of 3 or 4 females. Something happened. I'm not sure what it was. So when the young lady asked me to send the cards to her, I was like, sure. Because I was already knew, you guys know it was there for the drawing, that I was revamping them anyway, because my team said, move those out of your rotation because you're not going to be using those anymore. So just so happened, I was like, well, I know maybe some of the people that follow me would like to have the deck. So just so happened, this young lady who had a reading paid for by someone else, she said, hey, can you just send those cards to X, Y, and Z? I was like, sure, I could do that. And how do you get when you receive the cards that I did something to the cards? First of all, I don't do fuck shit like that at all, ever, and never have, never will. So I don't know if it was just a place where she was, or there was some kind of disharmony between this group of 4 young ladies. I'm not really sure. Don't really care. But what I do care about is that I care about somebody knowing that that's not stuff I do at all. No. So yeah, I said to myself, let me just go on and remove myself from this tribe, because that's not working for me. When I say it's not working for me, I don't like energy coming from people that it feels like, ooh, that was a lot, and that was a lot. Because I'm good. I do things out the goodness of my heart because I'm a giver. If you know me before, you knew me before the tribe, you knew me when I was just doing it on Instagram. You know that too. So anybody that knows me know that that's how I am. So I send love to this young woman. I hope some point she gets some understanding about that or whatever, because people are crazy, paranoid, deceitful. I got something. I don't even know how she even got to that. Like, how do you even get to that? And let's be clear, I had to pay shipping for all 4 of those boxes. Do you think I'm going to be doing some nonsense like that and pay for it to get to you, girl? No. So, yeah. So, with that being said, I just felt like I just deleted the WhatsApp from my phone. That does not serve me at this time. Yeah. People aren't in alignment in the light you shed. Yeah. People struggle receiving light, and it's something. Yeah. Just some random unnecessary shit. I don't know. I can't even say what it was, because the young lady, I never had, other than like, hey, how you doing? I might like something that she say. Other than that, I never had any interactions with her. So for her to feel like that, it was something went on between these four young women, and she felt some kind of way. When I say something went on, it could have been nothing, and she just felt some kind of way. I don't even. Y'all, this is the reason why. Another reason why I don't fool with a lot of people. I've distanced myself. This is another reason why. Yeah. So, that's all I got for y'all today. But it was a beautiful thing. That crystal cave was no joke. Y'all, when I opened up my eyes, I had them closed during the whole time. I knew that they were watery because I could feel the emotion the whole time I was there. But when I tell you, I opened them up and I bet my eyes were puffy. I don't know how puffy, but I could feel the tears running down. Just, it's like somebody took a water hose and squirted me, and then it just started running down. It was that beautiful, right? So I will say this. Yeah, I thank you for that, Charlene. The young ladies that happen to view this video, whatever you feel out with this young woman about, I don't know what it was about, but I don't even know how me sending her something because somebody else wanted me to pay it forward, how it got to be something else. And I'm just going to leave that right there. I wasn't there last night. I went there this morning. So, yeah. But, any of y'all got any questions about anything for me? Before I get ready to head to the house, I was going to the park, like I said, and the park is slammed. Not the park, the lake. Ooh, child. Like, I couldn't even park. There's no parking space. I had to, like, okay, this ain't gonna work, you know. Her loss, yeah, because really that was her blessing. Those cars was seasoned. That part. And I wasn't even mad that she threw them away. Like, you know what? If somebody don't want something, I've purchased something before, and I was like, I don't know, I'm going to throw this away. But hers was unwarranted because nobody did anything to her. Nobody touched those cards but me. So, I came on late. Persons who booked with you will be doing their session. Yes. So, well, I've been using a pendulum. Yes. So, people that already booked for me, those for July, and I'm booked through to the 20th of July. I'm booked through the 20th of July. Those people that have readings for me, I will let you know tomorrow if I'll be reading for you. But here's because I was told to step back and take a hiatus to clear my energy, because I don't want somebody being off about their energy that made me feel some kind of way. And it made me feel something. I was butt-ass hurt. Because I don't do fuck shit. I may say fuck, and I may some fuck shit words, but that's just being bougie, acting a fool, clowning. But I do not do fuck shit. So, the people who have an appointment with me, if I may be reaching out to you, letting you know that I'm canceling. You have to book later when I'm back online to do readings, because I am not to be doing readings. Some of you I will do. I haven't made up how I'm going to do that yet. I'm going to let that be guided when I go back to the Crystal Cave tomorrow. I'm supposed to go back again. So, yeah. It's like, again, for me, it's not about the money. Because I went in to see, I was like, okay, I need to I'm booked through the 20th, but I got way more than 20 readings. So I was went through my, through the system to see if I could refund them all, and I can. So, some of you have free readings. That may not happen until I come back. Some of you are booked. I'm going to look at the date and see how far back you booked, and I may go ahead on and do some of you. I just do not want to do it, clear your energy, right? And yeah, that's very important. Absolutely. So what was I gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say. I was there between 3 and 5 a.m. and spoke to my daughter. Oh wow, that was beautiful. Yeah. But it's so funny that you say you spoke to your daughter, because my 2 children that didn't come through, they were there, each one of them hugging on one of my legs. That energy was so amazing. And at one point, some of the baby souls, it just started swirling me. It was so amazing. Self-care is important, because for me to give you what you need, I need to be 100% zoned in, 100% to get those messages, right? So when I am at my peak, I am zoned in. Like, there are times that I'm just spitting out the cards. I'm looking at them, giving you the message, looking at them, giving you the message, looking at them, giving you the message, like that. It's as if I'm in a whole other zone. It's because I'm listening and translating, listening and translating, listening and translating, right? So you deserve, when you get a reading from me, to get 100% of me, and that's fair, right? Okay, is there any way you could snapshot the video that you watched at the Crystal Cave so that I know exactly? Yeah, I could do that. Olivia. If it weren't for you, Olivia, I'd be saying Google. I just told you where it was. Because I'm in a loving mood, I will do that for my Olivia. You've been here for a long time, since day one. It's so beautiful, girl. And I tell you, it's so fucking beautiful in that place. Girl, when I tell you it's beautiful in there, huge crystals, different colors. Sometimes I couldn't see it clear because this was my first time going there, and I actually expected not to be able to see anything. I expected not to see nothing. If I expected me to have to do it maybe 3-4 times, because I'm so tuned in and tapped on, and they needed to talk to me. 8 guides, 8 showed up. I didn't even get to ask them their names because I was so I try not to go there angry. But they just loved on me. They told me what I needed to know. They gave me direction. And then they loved on me some more, girl. Y'all, that place was so beautiful. Oh, that place was so beautiful. Oh my God, it was so beautiful. It was crystals pointing down, like clusters of them. You could just reach up and touch them. There was some that were iridescent. There was some solid colors. And the chair that I sat in, it's like somebody had took their fingers and scratched through them and then laid their hands there perfectly for me to fit my fingers into where I sat. It was like it was perfectly carved just for my fingers. And I tell you, girl, it was freaking amazing. 8 guides showed up. 8. Oh, godly, y'all. I couldn't hardly talk once I got myself together and left there, right? Yep. They was waiting on me. They each walked up and they each walked in front of me. And first, I was to take a seat, and I did. When I took a seat, child, Y'all, this is a lot. I was to take a seat. I took a seat. And then they ushered themselves in. One sat to the left of me and just kind of just put their hand on my arm. The other one sat beside me, put their hand on my arm. Another one came in and sat beside that one. Another one sat catty corner to that one. My dad came in and sat directly in front of me. My mom sat directly beside him in front of me. And there was another one that sat to the far right of me. And then my great aunt, who passed when she was 97 this year, she came there. The two babies that I didn't have, they sat down beside each one of my legs and put their arms under my legs and grabbed them. When I tell you, that energy that surged through my body, it was so beautiful. It was breathtaking. I couldn't even keep myself together. I wanted to open my eyes to blink to let the tears out. I couldn't even do that. And the reason that I couldn't do that is because I was concentrating on looking at them and taking it all in. It was so amazing. So when my dad got up and moved forward to come in front of me to talk to me, when he wrapped his arms, he wasn't in my life, right? In the early part, when I was young, probably up until I was about 3-4 years old, 5 maybe. When he put his arms around me, I thought that I was gonna buckle. I know that he was holding me up. He said, I got you. I am protecting you. You have nothing to fear, nothing to worry. But I've always known this for a little while. And my mother said, we got you. Remember when I tell you that your ancestors will fuck some people up? You better believe that. And he let me know that in no uncertain terms. Whew, girl. He said, because you were living in so much light. I'm so proud of you. To hear him say that was everything. To hear him say that was everything. And then when my great aunt walked up, she passed when she was 97 this year in June. When she walked up and hugged me, I knew then that the reason why I started to gravitate to her was because she said, you're gonna live to be old. You're gonna live to be old. And they needed me to see. I was connecting with her for a while, for 2-3 years. They needed me to see what that looked like. They needed me to see what 90-something felt like. Oh, God. So, yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know what happened. Whew. Did any of y'all have any questions about anything? I don't want to hold you guys long. It's been a long enough reading as it is. It was so divine. I never experienced anything like that. I also did not experience that, and I prepared for it last night. I prepared for it. I didn't really do a spiritual bath, but I did, a ritual, and I was gonna do it last night, but something in me said no, wait until the morning, and I know that was my team. So when I went there, baby, when I tell you, they came for me. They ushered me in such red carpet treatment, per se. I'm going to Google it. Thank you for sharing. You good, Boujee. Hey, boo. Ooh, yes. Oh yeah, I was butt ass hurt about some shit, but you know what? I'm good now. After I entered the crystal cave and they worked me, it's over. It's a wrap now, right? I don't have to be butt ass hurt anymore because of people's own insecurities or whatever. I don't have to be that, right? And then when I thought about it, I was like, God, these eight spirit guides came. And then I thought about today, they made me reference thinking about going to the store, the crystal store, and how that woman, every time I moved, she moved. If I moved, she moved. Because she was listening to them. They were with me at the store. Oh my God. The thing about it was I couldn't feel them, but you know, it was so much vibration going on in that store. Beautiful. So I couldn't feel it, right? No fear, no doubts. No, nothing. They took care of that while I was there. This is affecting me too. And I didn't think it would. Oh, girl. At least you know I love you, boo. So now when my tears are more than anything about the way they received me, the way they poured into me. When I tell you, if you could see that white light, the white light was just circling me and circling me. And then again and again and again. And then the babies, they circled me and they circled me again. Y'all, not in a million years would I have expected that. That was crazy. I know when Queen Tuya mentioned she had been there, right? If you guys remember, she told us about she went and one of her spirit guides was this dog, right? It's just a symbolism, right? And she talked about how beautiful it was. Her description did no justice. None. So I will be going back there again today, tonight, whatever. And if you get the opportunity, y'all, like, see, this is my job. This is my job. It's my job to educate you guys. When I say educate you, when they give me stuff, I give it to you. Like, it's important for me to give it to you so you guys know that you can do the same thing that I do. You can be in touch, right? And so when they give it to me and I give it to you, I give it to you because I'm supposed to. That's my journey, to give it to you. But when Queen told you, when she spoke on what she saw, nope. She could not have described it. And I can't even give it justice, me describing how the iridescent crystals that hung from the ceiling of this cave, the chair that I sat in, it was carved just for me. My fingers fit so perfectly on the arms as I sat, and they gave me information. You cannot make this up. Oh, God. Walking the path to the pit where there's a fire. And it was encased in crystal as well. And I was just taking everything. Oh, God, y'all. Oh, okay. All right, I'm over it. Whew. Anybody have any questions? So if you get the opportunity, y'all, you need to, download that. We're receiving it with so much. I know you are, boo. Queen now received and validated and loved. Queen, to see those guides as they ushered themselves in and walked to me as if I was royalty. No, they were. But they treated me like I was so much royalty. Like, which now it makes sense to me what Astro was talking about. I get it. I get it now. From the live that we did. And some of you noticed that I did take that live down. I took it down for a reason, because I'm going to put that up on my YouTube channel. And I don't appreciate. I'm just gonna say that and leave it there. right? Yeah, Queen, I figured that out. Yeah. Just beautiful. I just can't even describe this place. Like, I did describe it, but it does not do it justice. When I walked, I was barefoot. Totally forgot I was barefoot. I was walking on crystals. Did not hurt. I'm just thinking that now. I just remembered I was walking on crystals. When I say it didn't hurt, well, of course it didn't, because I wasn't physically there. But to be there, you would think that you think about these crystals that you're walking over. And I walked through there just a slow pace. And, oh, that is confirmation. Ooh, it is confirmation. And I just want to tell you guys how much I love you. I want to tell you, your path is your path. My path is my path. Even when having a human experience, you experience different things for different reasons. Whatever this happened, whatever this thing that went on, that was for my soul's growth, right? And I get that. However, I learned that lesson quick, and like, I'm ready to move on. And my team, while we were there in the crystal cave, they took care of that. They took care of that. It was like, we gonna light you up. And they did. When I tell you those lights went swirling around me, I just sat there and took it. Information that was given while it was going on. Oh my God. Oh my God. And so, yeah, but it didn't work. In fact, it's heightening, because this is the reason why they're telling me to go deep, and the reason why they're telling me not to do any readings and take a hiatus, because they're gonna work with me, and it's gonna be a little different when I come back. When I made it a little different, there's some things that they're wanting me to do, in a more beautiful way, and so that's what we gonna do, right? I got to do this, right? Whoo, I know y'all do. Whoo, we got work to do. You right? All paths are connected. This is so true. I'm connected to y'all for a reason, right? And so when they give me information, I give it to you. I don't hold on to information, right? However, if something feels off to me about a person, that person will feel me step back. You will physically feel me step back. And the reason that I step back is because there's something within your energy that I'm not to actually mingle with at the moment. It's not that it's anything bad. It's just that my energy is saying no to this today, right? That's what it is. Different way of saying it. Let them use you. Yeah. Put your pure love and light. Give us. I will. I was trying to do it. When I give you things, when I do these giveaways, I started doing, and listen, y'all, people were getting on board, say, Boujee, what can I give so I can give too? I had to tell these people, I'm canceling that for now. We have to table that. As much as I want to do it, I don't want any experience of somebody's bad energy tainting this amazing shit that's going on. I had at least 5 people reach out to me, say, hey, I want to give this to you for your giveaway. I want to give this to you for your giveaway. How can I get? And then some people reached out to me Saturday, yesterday, Boujee. Oh, did I miss it? No. I'm going to have to table that or whatever. See, that they're still on board for it, right? So I say this just so you guys know that it's a lot, right? Yeah. I thank you for them giveaways. Your light is the true focus, and I try to stay focused. Now, that don't mean I'm not gonna have my experience to say fuck shit every now and then. Yeah, but I don't do fuck shit. I might say fuck shit. For example, like, hell no, I ain't doing this. Like, if you don't like me, get off my page. It's my page. If you don't like the shit that I say, it's my motherfucking page. You do not have to follow me. Why are you following me? I may not be for you, and I'm okay with that. You may not be for me. I'm okay with that. I've been to people's pages before, and I'm like, nope, I don't want to follow them. We all have a choice in that. How you going to get mad? Because, yeah, it's a no. I've had people follow me, and I unfollow them. I have people follow me, and I block them. It's just, what it is. And that's between me and my team. Yeah. Yeah. I will keep my energy in the space that it needs to be in so that I can still do my job, but still have my fun human experience, right? I'm still going to do that. I'm still going to do that. I'm going to be able to say, oh, what the hell? What's up, bitch ass? I'm going to get to say that. You know why? My team knows that's who I am. But they know I'm not on no disrespect shit. I'm not on that. I don't entertain that. And I definitely don't entertain it coming my way. There are people that I won't read for. It's a no. There are people that I have refunded their money. In fact, today I'm going to be giving away $11.11 to 5 people. Y'all be on the lookout for that post to send me your cash app, because some energy I'm going to, I just need to move that energy. Yeah. It had nothing to do with the person that received the reading. It had to do with the person who paid for the reading. Right. So we're going to move that energy, and the universe will actually recycle it to good energy by coming to one of you. Okay. That's what's up with that. Okay. And you should be free to be who you are, and I am going to be. I am. You're right. I can't help myself. Then here I go again, doing a freaking giveaway. Like I just said, I wasn't going to do them for a minute, but there we go. Here we go again, Okay, y'all. So that's about it. I don't have anything else. Y'all have any questions for me or anything? You can't help yourself, I know. So with that being said, I'm gonna call it a live and let it go. I was trying to decide if I was gonna post this or not. I don't know. And the reason why I said I don't know is because I'm tired of giving people parts of me that don't fucking respect me. When I say respect me, I know you gotta earn respect, but I didn't do anything to any. Some of these people, they follow. I don't know why they follow me. Like, why are you following me? Some people follow me. I know they don't want to be following me, and I just unfollow their ass. Some of my block. Why you follow me? Why? Even some of the ones with the fake pages, I blocked them. I just don't have time for it. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, y'all. So I'm going to get off of here. I love you too, Gifts. Thank you so much. Yeah. Anyway, that's all I have for y'all. I'm going to go ahead on and get off of here. That part, Charnel. It's their job to test you. Well, I guess you could be right. But my team was like, no, we going to take care of this. We're going to take care of this right now. And when that light started circling me, from each of them that did it, yo, I just sat there. Why it just this white light went from my head all the way down while I was sitting, all the way down to the feet. From each of them that did it. I think it was 3. Whew, that shit was beautiful. Yeah, so when people start trying to use your words against you, especially when you know it, just block them. My son told me that, Mama, my black game is strong. Turn yours up. Turn it on. Got you. So, anyway. And I'm going to tell you something else, too. Now, I know it's 4th of July, but my son don't necessarily call me every 4th of July. This is how in tune we are. He knew something was going on, and he reached out to me. And I know he was waiting for me to say something, and he didn't say it. That's how we are. So, anyway, like I said, hell, his spirit team maybe even told him. I'm not really sure. Did they tell you why they did that with the light? Yes, they did tell me why they did that with the light. They did. It's recharging me, and it's more than protection that I need. But they were amping me up for the things that they're about to prepare me for on this journey that I'm on, reading cards for people. So it's more like recharging my battery, because it's about to go like boom, 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 like really get what is the word? Busy. Really busy for me, right? And they also did it. The main reason why they did it is so that I can connect with them to get my messages, right? Because now I'm in a space of, like I said, I did not expect to be able to, so much confirmation from me right now. Something I have been pondering. The spirit just spoke to you. Cancel and delete. Yeah, I have no time for low energy. Yeah, right, Queen. So the other reason was, so that I can hear them. They said they need me to be able to hear their messages. So it was more like two or three things. One is the protection light, you know, that you see, the white light. And then that was just a normal process, I'm assuming. And then two, it was for what they're ramping me up to be able to receive the messages. And then the other one was cleansing my energy. Yeah. It was beautiful, girl. You have no freaking idea. Like, words can't even put it into. It looked like a movie scene. It looked like a movie scene. I'm sitting there in this chair, and they all sitting down beside me, next to me, catty corner to me, and in front of me. I expected it to take, like I said, 3, 4, maybe 5 times, maybe more. I had no expectations other than I'm just going to see if I can. I know I'm supposed to go there. I was told to go there. Wow. I was supposed to have been going there like in June, and I didn't make it there. And because I was supposed to see my dad there, and I did. He met me there. When I tell you, this man, he had this stealthy walk. It was so beautiful. The way he walked through there, I can tell he earned those wings. He earned them. Because what he didn't do in this lifetime, he's doing it in the lifetime that he's in now, in spirit world. He's doing it, girl. The walk said everything. Y'all, let me get off of here because I just can't, just keep coming. Everybody's experience is different. Your experience won't be like mine. I can't even say that it'll be similar. I don't even know. I just know that, yeah, it was a beautiful thing. That's all. I just don't even like. Queen Toya was the second person to tell me about it. Somebody else had told me about it, actually. And I got to go and talk to her and say, baby, that was no joke. No joke. Right? All right, y'all. I'm going to get off of here. Thank you so much, y'all. And I thank y'all for coming by. And I thank you for your time. Like, I hadn't decided if I was going to post this or not. I might post it. I'm not sure. We'll see. Okay. But, yeah. That AAA is the truth. Oh, God. All right, y'all. Y'all take care. And again, thank you for checking on me. I am good. I'm just recharging. Yep, just recharging. That's it. Beautiful soul. We'll chat later. Yeah, we will. We'll chat later, girl. All right, loves. I'm going to holler at y'all later. Y'all take care.